Hi, boys, guys. Welcome back to a new episode of the IghtPuesPodcast. I am your host, Henry Portillo, and my co-host,
Sebastian Morales.
And today we're going to break down probably one of the most historical transfers, as a fan, the most heartbreaking transfer. Who we have the man right here in the background, the legend, the greatest. Me and Sebastian will agree. I agree. I think we both mutually agree that the greatest player of all time of soccer history has transferred out from Barca after 21 years and moved to PSG. We literally just got done
watching basically when they bring on the new transfers, Hakimi, Ramos, and of course Messi, and
Wijnaldum.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it is crazy. I think that team overall is going to steamroll the whole Champions League. I at least think so.
I mean, stats wise, players wise. Okay, for you guys don't understand, I'm a big Messi fan. I'm a big Barca fan, till I die. I don't care what anyone says. So for this news breaking out, it's pretty crazy. It's shocking. It just happened when?
What, the whole transfer?
Yeah,
I say 2 weeks ago,
like a week ago,
something like that.
Yeah, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. There's in talks. Messi played for Barca since he was a little kid. Everyone knows. I'm pretty sure soccer knows the story about that. But anyways, he's been playing there his whole life. So I was actually taking and for lunch break, I was taking an hour nap when I woke up, and that's when I saw all you guys blasting my phone and just letting me know that Messi, after 21 years, he left FC Barcelona.
How'd that make you feel?
Man, it was bad. It was to the I literally almost cried. I felt like someone broke up with me. That's how bad it was. I was so sad. You called me, Joseph called me, and I didn't want to even answer. I was so heartbroken because it's sad, he was inbred in the academy, in that team, and to see a legend like that walk away. And you said it, and a lot of people say he had a lot of pressure, towards the end of when Xavi, Iniesta left, and Puyol, everything was on Messi after that,
Yeah, I finally caught up to Barca of the fun issues. So Barcelona started going downhill, I would have to say, when Iniesta and Xavi left. And I think that's when Barca had to go into a state where they need to find players to fill in spots. But their transfers are complete dog shit. What they did,
they fucked up.
I think it was with, I would have to say the first one for me at least that I realized, damn, that transfer was a waste of money. I think it had to be Dembele
or Coutinho.
Yeah, because when Dembele came in, he was the hot news because of Dortmund.
Yeah, he's
good. Fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Neymar's gone, so this dude's fast as shit. He can fill in Neymar's spot on left wing. And then Coutinho comes in, and then they did a ridiculous deal with Juventus of giving up Arthur for Pjanic.
Dude. Oh, that shit pissed me off, bro.
If you guys don't know, Arthur is he has a lot more potential
Brazilian,
than Pjanic.
He played really well.
Yeah, he has a lot more potential than Pjanic, who was busting 32.
It's
32, some shit like that as a trade. And at some point, all these bad decisions of transfers and spending so much money on these players was going to catch up to them. And I guess at this point, it did. Of course it did. Having to give up Messi. So right now I'm reading off just the PSG side. I'm not too sure about the Barca side or what happened with them or how much the fee was. I want to say, wasn't he a free agent?
He was a free,
because his contract, free transfer, a free transfer for Messi.
For Messi,
the greatest player of all time. A free transfer.
That's crazy.
So what Messi's contract is a 2-year contract, the option to extend it until 2024, and a salary of around 35 million net per season, add-ons included. And what add-ons are is if you score a goal, I'm assuming some shit like that, how well you play. But 35 million around there just per season. And
It's like
the only two teams that could really afford him was either PSG or Manchester City.
Yeah.
And Manchester City had Pep Guardiola, so there was a chance of Messi going there because Messi's worked with him before.
Yeah.
And
those were the rumors last year.
That were the rumors last year.
Yeah.
That Messi was going to leave and go to Manchester City. And now it's just a wrap, and now he's going to PSG with Ramos. And the funny thing is with Ramos is Messi and Ramos always argued on the pitch. They were just rivals. Yeah. They were rivals, and like they joke. I don't think it was jokes. They were just generally like trying to be funny and shit like that. Like there was this one I always remember is like Ramos is trying to give him the ball, and then he just flicks in the air right before, and I'm like, God, these guys are dumb. Yeah. But now they're working together for PSG. I personally think they're going to steamroll the Champions League, and I'm also happy for Messi at the same time for leaving because. I do want to get Henry's opinion on this. I personally think Barca was holding back Messi 100%. And the reason why I say that is because they can't win a Champions League or they choke out and they fucking lose against Liverpool, against Roma. God, Roma. That was insane. What? Roma, Liverpool,
Bayern Munich.
Oh yeah, got murdered from Bayern.
But they were the champions, so I was happy.
We got
beat by the champions.
Yeah, but terribly. It was like 8-2. Yeah, it was awful. I felt so bad for him.
Our coach was ass. Kitep from Real Betis.
So I'm happy he went to a team that can definitely support him, and I'll let Henry describe that because he's a fan of Barca. He's been through the emotions of seeing his team like choke out fucking wins and shit like that.
Sadly, I'm like, out of all my friend group, me and this other dude, I don't know if I consider Suarez, but I'm like the only Barca fan. So everyone else around me, if you guys don't understand, like for all the sports, from football, basketball, whatever, there's no team I hate the most than Real Madrid. Like my hatred for Real Madrid is like I hate them more than I hate the Giants, Longhorns. Like I can't stand them. So for me to hear idiots like Joseph and others, my cousin Danny, I know you listen to this, you fucking bitch, and like everyone else that are Madridistas, I hate them. But like, yeah, it's just like I feel like after like Iniesta, Xavi left, and Neymar and Suarez, it's just like.
Back when David Villa played.
Yeah, David Villa, like legends. Like that's when, Barca, we were fucking stacked. We were good. And it's just like they lost the philosophy of instead of embracing players from inside the academy, like IghtPues, Ansu Fati, and like other players like that, using them in the Barca pitch, they went in the ways of. Because I remember listening to a commentary, they said Madrid was the first team to really go out and buy the big players. Like they used to call them Real Madrid used to be called Galacticos back then when they had Beckham, Roberto Carlos, Ronaldo, and they failed to win the Champions League at that time. So I guess Barca did a mistake of following the same pattern and is biting us the ass financially and biting us in the ass in the pitch. But for Messi leaving in general. At first, I was sad. Like, I literally almost cried. Like, I was upset. Like, I even went to jiu-jitsu later that day, and Coach Juan looked at me. He's like, "What's wrong, Henry?" And I told him. And he's a Barca. He's not a Barca fan. He watches soccer. He's a Premier League fan. And he keeps always saying, like, "Dang, he finally left." So we were just talking about it. But I was upset, having the greatest player of all time leave FC Barcelona. But in the same time, as a Messi fan, I'm happy for him because I knew he was upset with the president of last year of Barcelona, and I know he was upset with the club and just everything about it, but as a fan, I'm excited for him to see how he does with PG and the other players like Neymar. I love Neymar.
They're back reunited.
Yeah, I love Mbappe. I love like Di Maria and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm excited to see how PG because
Di Maria's leaving, bro.
Yeah, he came in. So as a fan of like soccer and a fan of a team knowing that how much we choked, PG have choked too. So I'm excited for them to like come back and hopefully rebirth and steamroll. But as a Barca fan, I'm gonna be biased and say we have a pretty good chance. I don't care what anyone says. I'm excited for post Messi. That's what they're calling it, post Messi era.